All right, I've got this. All right, let's just do the last little bit of searching. And hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of UHShe. And I am here as part-time deputy, part-time tumbleweed rancher, pixel biologist, Seri. And we've actually been doing really good working on not dying in this episode, or like in this season of UHShe. I'm really proud, even if I am a little bit worn out, because we have been searching inside of this ravine, and we have been searching inside of this mine shaft for a good old long while now. I think we've pretty much covered everything that we possibly could, and so we're gonna wiggle our way back out. So let me go all the way back to my exit, and we're gonna go back up, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anything more than a diamond sword this time, but even a diamond sword for me is pretty darn good. Mousy has someone coming up to kill her, it seems. So let's go up here, and we're gonna climb our way out. But the battling has begun. Cybernova has been slain. We only have 10 people left, and I want in on some of that fighting while the loot may still be good. So, and while I still have bravery under my wings. Oh, out of here, buddy. You can't take one of my precious, all right, he dropped an arrow, so I want that. He is not allowed to take one of my oh so precious hearts. I worked so hard to be able to recover our health with this. So let's run this way, get my sword out just in case anything has decided to make an appearance. All right, but yeah, we've been really good. We explored a lot of this mine shaft quite thoroughly. We did a good job. There's a mine shaft, a ravine, 2 or 3 ravines that we actually zigzagged back and forth through. And I'm really proud of, oh dear, there was Mousy. I think she had her final boogie. Oh my goodness. And here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's happening. All right, guys. Whew. All right, you guys ready? Okay. Ooh, deep breaths. We're emerging from our hole like a chrysalis that has protected us for oh so long. And we are going to start the fighting. And hopefully, it'll go okay. All right, crouch down. Wiggle. A little bit exposed on this cliffside, not good. Exposed in the water, also not good. And we're gonna work our way towards town, and we're gonna see if we can find, oh, thank you for the dance, Salem, that's so cute. And we're gonna see if we can find our way over to the middle of town, and that's actually right through this way. I'm sort of nervous because we're getting really close to the center, and I don't want anybody to spot me. Can I spy using my special Seri senses? We're going to see if we can spy anybody's name tags in just a second. Once I get out on top of this mountain. This is the beautiful, beautiful forest. I don't have enough gold, but it might be worth it to cut down some trees to try to get some apples, actually. Let's cut some of these down and leave behind a nice little possible spot where we can get some apples. Hurry, come on. Oh, keep going, hurry up, wood. All right, there we go. Need to be careful not to pick trees that are too big. I think we're still safe over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, somebody has been here with torches. I don't think that was me. We actually came over here in the middle of the night. I'm going to crouch down. But we actually came over here in the middle of the night in order to search and see what we could find. And we had a beautiful time admiring the gorgeous, gorgeous sunrise. And we braved the mobs. And I really think that gave us an edge in the end. Let me go ahead and cut this down really quickly. Oh, there goes my loyal axe. It's been with us since the beginning. And there's an apple. Just like that, my friends. We're going to go ahead and casually pick it up. And maybe... All right, good. All right, let's make a run for it. We're going to run straight towards where I know everybody should be hanging out. And I think I'm going to die because I'm not very good at fighting. Last time I lit my own hula skirt on fire after all, but I think it'll be a good time. All right. And it's so beautiful. Might as well take in the views. At least I can look back on my life and say I'm really proud I managed to do that much. All right. Let's see what's over here. The town that we all should be gathering at for the big old showdown should be right around this here corner. So I'm going to take out, there we go. All right, my heart is pounding so hard. Oh, this is why I'm a tumbleweed rancher, tumbleweed rancher indeed, because this is a little, maybe I should ranch some tumbleweeds to cool my anxiety down a little bit, because there's plenty of tumbleweeds here to ranch. If I could, I would totally work on them too. All right, let's wiggle behind a tree. Don't see anybody's name tags, and there it is, the beacon of where we want to head over. And where we'll want to be, I feel like if we go around this side and can maybe wiggle up like on top of one of the cliffs, it might be worth it to like stake a little hideout. Let's see, it might be worth it. All right, we're going to wiggle down the cliff sides like a little billy goat, and we are going to see if we can get on top of one of these little precipices. And maybe from there, all right, come on. And maybe from there, we'll actually be able to target someone, but we don't want to be on the ground. This definitely feels very exposed, being down here like you're a little fish in a barrel. All right, let's see. Let's do this. Oh, my heart. It's pounding so hard. There's a horse. A lot of horses. I have a saddle. Beautiful horse. All right, which horse do I want? I think I need an apple to tame the horse. I do have an apple, and I don't have any gold, so I'm willing to part with it. All right, let's see. I'm going to get up here really quickly. All the way. Not quite all the way, so my head isn't sticking up. But there's a paint horse. There's a normal horse. Do I want a horse, though? Why not? They may give me an edge. I can get away really fast. I'm not sure if, like, does wheat tame horses? Dang it! I've never had to tame a horse like this. Let's see if the apple tames the horse, or let's just see if I can put the saddle on. Oh, fudge to the knuckles. All right, gotta be gentle. Gentle, Seri. You're not a rock climbing billy goat. You are a tumbleweed rancher. All right, gentle. Let's see if we can tame ourselves a horse, my friends. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, BB paws. Hey, you want my apple? You took it. Gosh darn you. You took my only apple. And now you didn't even give me loyalty and friendship in exchange. What kind of nonsense is this? All right, there's a tree over there. I'm going to go try to cut it down with my bare hands just for you, my friend. Or honestly. Okay, that tree is a decorative tree for sure. All right, there's a lot of horses here to tame. Riding a horse would be really cool. We're going to try to get some apples. We are going to try to turn around, and I'm going to head over here first. I wish I had a lead so I could get the bossy horse with me, but I'm pretty sure you have to feed them apples, and then once you feed them apples, they become your horse, and I want a horse because I think that it would help us to be able to flee. All right, eat this really quickly. Oh, I'm going to need, okay, we're hiding under the tree for just a second. I need to craft something really quickly. Okay, we need to craft nope, I have a stone axe. That'll work out perfectly. Okay, never mind. Don't need to craft stone axe. Just need to cut down the only trees that have grown in this entire ravine. I am so sorry, trees. It is not personal. Your kind have been so wonderful to me with apples so far. If you could please continue that giving tree mentality and bounty. How many of you guys have read The Giving Tree? Totally an awesome book. I loved it. I always thought it was really important too, because there's a lot of people out there, and I've run into a lot of people even as an adult who just take and take and take, and until they never really understand the concept of limits that people may have with all of their taking, and as a result things become really stressful and friendships become strained or even ruined. So I always thought it was a very good book to read to remind myself not to demand too much of my friends. All right, there we go. We're going to see if any of these turn into some apples. I feel really silly. I was kind of hoping that it would just be like instant tame of horse. All right, there's some more trees I could try cutting down over here. But I'm going to tame a horse. You know what? I don't even care if I happen to survive because I wasn't able to enchant anything. I don't really know how to. Normally I have my librarian cat Persephone do that for me in zoo crafting. So I actually, Stacy. Oh. See, Stacy is also trying to tame a horse. If she feeds the horse, like the horse that I was trying to tame apples to, I'm gonna be a little bit salty if that horse is like, I'll go with Stacy instead of you, Seri, because Stacy gave me another apple and you only had one apple. Then that will make me a little bit spicy under the collar, a little hot under the collar. All right, I don't think these guys are going to turn into apples, unfortunately. So I think I need to head back over to that dead forest, because you know what? I may not be able to tame myself or like to win and keep myself alive, especially because I keep very dangerously billy goating it across this dangerous area. Oh geez. But if I can tame a horse, that will make me happy. So let's go get a bunch of apples, because I'm pretty sure that's how you tame horses, and try to keep ourselves alive long enough to do that. Man, this is going to be hard to get out of here. Oh no, what have I done? Come on, Seri, you can do it. All right, so we're going to wiggle this way, and then wiggle this way, and then, sounds good. There we go. Oh my gosh. And then Angie just made sugar instead of paper, I think. Oh my goodness. And I have a lot. I could make a lot of paper. Let's go ahead and wiggle up this way. There we go. Wow, look at that. Beautiful sunset once again, my friends. So we're going to try to make sure we're not in too much of a danger zone. I don't want to get flanked by mobs, but this so far has turned out to be quite the lovely apple factory for me. So we're just going to continue on with the same premise, cutting down these trees. I'm just going to have to watch my back, because now all I really want to do is be able to ride a horse here in the wild, wild west. That sounds pretty awesome to me. I'm not really worried about the spiders and things like that. As long as I see them, I can take them out. Like, I know you're right over here, little guy. Come here. Come here. I'm really sorry about this. It's nothing personal. I just really have to take care of this. Dang it, he got me. Okay, I'm going to have to start using my bow and arrow instead. Just too risky otherwise. But apple factory time. Picking apples under the open sky. There we go. There we go. I've been so lucky with apples so far. I'm going to try to get like a whole bunch of them. Basically just cut down all of these dead trees. And then if that gets me some apples, I'll be able to tame a horse. That's all I want to do now. All right, come on. And if anyone comes up on me right about now, they're going to be in for a surprise when I whip out my diamond sword, saving its durability for fighting anybody else who I run across. All right, come on. Let's not get myself taken out by any monsters. But night isn't so bad when you're used to fighting fire ogres like I am in UHShe. Then everything else just kind of becomes a normal cakewalk. Kind of like what I was mentioning earlier, the way you could kind of compare some of these mobs to dangerous animals that you could run into in real life, like rattlesnakes and things like that. A lot of people will give them a bad rep, but if you know how to handle them and you know their behaviors, then yeah, they could still do serious damage and possibly even kill you. But if you know how to like cope with them, then you aren't afraid of them. And that's really, Seri could say another profound sage-like thing right now. The only thing that really spurs on fear and misunderstanding of the world, the thing that really feeds your fears, is the unknown. The more you learn about something, the less afraid you're probably going to be. And I can definitely say that that is true for me. All right, let's wiggle over here. I see a zombie in the distance. Come on, apples. I want to ride a horse. I'm pretty sure you ride a horse by taming them with some apples. And then, once you've tamed them with some apples, you put a saddle on them. I have a saddle for a horse. Alright, let's cut this tree down. There we go. There we go. We've been so lucky. Alright, and I'm going to wiggle this one. And we'll go back and check all of the spots. And then it's going to be permaday soon, so we won't have to be quite so concerned about doing this at night. But the nice thing about doing this at night is that, you know, a lot of the others are holed up somewhere trying to play it safe. All right, let's see. Apple. Yes! Come to me, my horse taming item. All right, out with the rotten brains, in with the apples. I mean, apple a day keeps your brain sharp too. Apples are very good for you. All right, let's see. Any more apples? Any more apples? Apples, please. Apples. Apples and oranges. Little baby. No. Dang it. Okay, ankle biter. Another apple behind him. 2 ankle biters. Alright, got him. Whoo, I'm on fire. Go me. Alright. Another apple. I'm gonna try like 6 apples maybe. And then I will feel a little bit more confident. Alright, looks like Dad's coming to complain at me about having messed with the kids. Sorry, dude. Raise them better. Teach them some manners. All right. Just zombie brains. So 2 apples. We'll try about maybe 6+ apples. Yes, another apple. We'll try about like 6 apples, and then once we have that many, or a little bit more even, we'll just wait for everything to come down. Then we'll go try to tame a horse. And I'm truly crossing my fingers because you can't really double check things when you're in the middle of a UHShe. But I'm really crossing my fingers that that's how you get apples. Yes, there's another apple. Lightning! Oh my gosh. Oh, that spooked me good. Oh, gotta breathe for a second because that was a little bit spoopy. Wow, guys. All right. Well, we're closing in on the next episode of our UHShe. My heart is pounding so hard I can hardly breathe because that was a little bit of a shocker to me. I don't know about y'all, but I wasn't ready for that. There I was just innocently collecting apples.